message. And now, the host of Aaron's Hour, Aaron Phillips. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Aaron's Hour. Coming to you live coast to coast from Virginia Beach. I am Aaron Phillips. To my right is my guest today. She is Naima Ford. She's the director of marketing and whatever else she does for Tidewater Community College. I did all that on one breath. Thank you for watching, everybody. Today is the final show for Aaron's Hour Coast to Coast for 2024. Yay. We're taking next Saturday off, coming back strong on January 4th. And you know what's going to be really cool about January 4th? 2 more sponsors are starting with me January 4th. Of course, Tidewater Community College, one of our newer sponsors as of December 1st. And as you can see, I'm ready to go for you. Naima Ford, she is the Director of Public Relations and Marketing for the college. She is my point of contact. Wonderful person. We've had a lot of fun together. We did an interview down at the parade a couple of weeks ago. Right. I think I may have just found my future co-host of Aaron's Hour. So it all works. But thank you for coming in today on Saturday.
Thank you for having me. No, I don't mind Saturdays.
No, Saturdays are good.
Yeah, you get in the car, you get to enjoy the weather.
There you go.
There was really no traffic, which nice. The Virginia area and Hampton Roads, that's a big win.
Yes, and school. I think public schools are done yesterday. Also,
Friday. I have all the children for the next few.
So you were really happy to get them over to the studio.
I was like,
can I come over tonight and I'll stay out in the garage if need be? I just want to get out of the house.
Just get me out of here.
Anyway, we want to thank you for making me part of your day because, Christmas is only about 4 days away, as is Hanukkah. Hanukkah and Christmas start the
same day this year.
That's right. And I've been on this earth 60 years, and I can never remember a time when Hanukkah started in one year and ended in the next year. So this is kind of, it appears late to everybody on the regular calendar, but when you reference the Jewish calendar, it is the same time every year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. But yeah, the 25th, we go until like February, whatever, or January 4th or whatever, 5th. That's okay. Because, us Jews, all we do on Christmas Day is we eat Chinese food and go to the movie. Right. That's as a matter of fact, that's the 11th commandment. Nobody knew that because when he dropped the commandments, that was in the 3rd tablet. But anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. If you're watching us, of course, on Facebook, you got my page, Aaron's Hour Show. You can also go to the WWDB TV Las Vegas page. I encourage you to do that because there's a lot of great shows, a plethora of options you can watch. Now, if you like YouTube, and I know there are some of you out there, that's okay. Aaron's Hour Show, of course, is there, as well as WWDB TV. And in a couple of days, don't worry about it. If you like Roku, download Roku and just add the WWDB TV channel to your Roku service.
Very nice.
You get all the shows. You get all the plethora of options of opportunities to be entertained, especially now with breaks coming on and kids are home and you want to just kind of like get away from them. You just pull up the shows and you can watch whatever you want. Get us in the chat room. I'm, of course, monitoring the Facebook chat. John is also monitoring the YouTube channel. So if you're watching us there, please feel free to send us your comments. John will pull them in and let us know what you have to say. And, of course, today is all about TCC with one small exception.
Oh, here we go.
12 o'clock today, my Nittany Lions kick off against SMU. And as much as I love me some Tidewater Community College,
it's fair.
I went to Penn State. I have to give my Nittany's a little love today. Is that all right? We're okay with that?
Okay. My dad's a Philly guy, so.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
But, as a Giants fan, I don't know if I should be sitting next to you then.
It's
taking my Saquon Barkley. Anyway, so 12 o'clock today, SMU, first ever home game at Beaver Stadium. It's going to be a whiteout, which means which during the day, whiteouts are not as cool as they are at night when everybody's in their white shirts. But 100,000 plus fanatics, and to God, we better win. We're favored by 8.5. So go Nittany's. I got my banner out front, which you noticed.
Yes.
My
first
flag,
thing I saw.
That's right. My flag is hanging out outside to let everybody know. So, John, how are you back there, my friend? What's happened in your world since we last met here on Aaron's Hour? What's happening?
I was trying to get a nap until you disturbed me.
Oh, I'm sorry to wake you. I know your medication kicks in early.
Actually, no, it's nice out here. We're going to be in the mid 60s today. And I thought it was funny that Neoma said that driving in, on Saturday, no traffic. We can't say that here.
No.
The weekends when we got all the tourists in and everything. The only time that you don't find any traffic is between 3 a.m. and 3:18 a.m. on a Thursday.
Exactly. Well, that's good.
It's all good. It's all good.
But you guys, I mean, I'm sure that the Strip and Fremont is getting ready for all the New Year celebrations and all that wonderful stuff.
Oh, I bet it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm leaving that to the amateurs, man.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't want that to happen and fall into anybody else's hands. But today we're going to talk all about stuff happening in Virginia Beach and Norfolk. We're going to focus on this side, also primarily because I really didn't find any news from the Vegas area that was worth talking about. And we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, you know why that is, right?
Why is that?
Well, we're starting to pay attention to what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
There you go. That's it.
Came back around.
That's
after
right.
all these years, it goes around. Karma's such a bitch.
I'm
There
telling
you go. All right, with that, you know what time it is, John. It is time for Vegas
time is
Rep. It's time for Vegas Rep 2.0.
With a nod to the past and an eye to the future, here is Aaron Phillips with Vegas Unwrapped 2.0.
Hi there. Welcome back to Vegas Unwrapped 2.0. I'm filling in Naima to everything, kind of like what's in that montage opening. And in there, for those who don't recall, Ricky Cash, my longtime partner and dear friend of Vegas Unwrapped, that show ran 7 years.
Wow.
And that was my introduction into what now we call internet radio. And when I started it, people didn't understand internet radio. It was all terrestrial radio, your AMs and FMs. And now you can't go onto a website of any radio or TV station without that button that says listen live, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's internet radio, folks.
Yep.
But Ricky Cash, I miss you, buddy. So I'm sorry that Aaron Rodgers didn't do better for you this year with your Jets. But all right, so I got a couple of winnings. Now, usually I like to talk about winnings of jackpots and stuff, and usually they all mostly come out of Vegas.
Okay.
And sometimes I get a little smattering of winners from across the country. But I found a couple that, believe it or not, were actually tied to us here in Virginia.
Well, lucky them.
There you go. I know. If it was you or I, we wouldn't
I'm
be
not a
able
hater. I'm not a hater.
Exactly. But if you're looking to adopt, a Virginia man turns a $2 bet into $500,000 when you buy these lottery tickets in the stores, right?
Yeah.
The store gets a commission.
Right.
Right. Okay. So local store snags a $10,000 bonus because of that.
I
So
didn't realize it was that much.
right.
Henrico
is a location here in Virginia. Where is that?
It's closer to Richmond.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost
So
like
it's
a
north of
suburb of
here.
Richmond. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm still learning the geography of Virginia, folks. Lorenzo Robinson snagged $500,000 when he cashed in his Virginia Lottery's Bank a Million game. He wasn't the only one cashing in, though. Robinson hit all 6 winning numbers, 4, 5, 7, 10, 15, and 29. And courtesy of his clever use of the Play Your Way feature, which split his $2 wager into 2 sets of numbers, he walked away with the cool $500,000.
Wow.
What I love these stories, and John and I talk about this and we laugh at it all the time. Here, this guy bet $2 to win on this one day. Did he buy tickets every day for like 40 years up to this day to win? How much did he really spend in those?
Is it actually the 500?
Right. Well, is it the only $2 bet, right? So it generally isn't. No one has that beginner's luck the first time, right?
No.
But you know what? If I was him, I wouldn't shy away from it either, even if no matter how much of it is reimbursing what I spent all the years.
I wonder if those were automatic numbers. I would have never picked it.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a very good question. Robinson,
29.
You know what? No, maybe the 29, possibly. But his ticket he didn't even need the bonus ball number, which was number 32. The luck didn't stop there, though. The store where Robinson bought the ticket, which was a Verena Market on Darbytown Road, earned the $10,000 bonus from the Virginia Lottery for selling the winning ticket, which was presented to the winner on December 19th. So Bank a Million, by the way, is a game only unique to Virginia. You can't get these tickets anywhere. Calculates its top prizes, including $1 million, $500,000, and $250,000. So winners take home the full amount after federal and state taxes.
Very nice.
The odds of winning those 1 in 3.8 million chances.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But good luck for him. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to him, and Happy Hanukkah. We're not done yet, though. Lottery. I just made 3 words together out of one. Lottery jackpot win leaves Virginia couple hooting and hollering, yeah, Bob, in the living room. Lottery player hit the jackpot, and she and her husband couldn't contain themselves. Quote, we were both hooting and hollering in the living room. Prize winner Christina Groves told the Virginia Lottery on December 13th. That was Friday 13th last week.
That's good luck.
That's good luck now. Hell yeah. The couple was bursting with joy after Groves tried her luck on a lottery ticket. She was at Sheets. Let me pronounce that again. Sheets, not shits. Sheets, okay, 2 E's, convenience store in Fredericksburg when she spent $30 to play the 100 time the money game, official said. It turns out the scratch-off ticket was worth $300,000. Well, $30 times 100 does get you there, doesn't it? Well, no, we're still off a zero. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 zeros. There's 5 zeros. But anyway, it's still a lot of money. The second highest prize in the game, quote, it just kind of feels surreal, said Groves. She's a hairstylist.
Oh, I love that.
The bad news is she would never get any work from me anyway. So I'm glad she won the lottery.
Yeah.
Lottery officials didn't reveal how much Groves kept after taxes, but said she doesn't know how she'll spend the prize money. She lives in Colonial Beach, which is roughly a 70-mile drive northeast of Richmond.
So they were going somewhere. When
they were going somewhere. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So we got that. Okay. So for you music lovers, I'm going to give this one real quickly here. Where am I? You know who Nelly is, right?
We have the same birthday.
Do you really?
Yep, me and Nelly.
Which is what?
November 2nd.
All right. Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
You celebrated before we had our probably our second meeting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
19 and holding, right?
This was 40, so I'm not.
Was it really?
Oh yeah.
No way. Really?
40.
No way. John, would you have thought she would have just turned 40? There's no way. I mean,
I look like a baby.
You do. You listen. I don't generally ask ages.
Yeah.
I thought she was still in high school.
Right?
I'm happy to tell. So yes, I know Nelly. November 2nd, baby. He turned 50.
Did he really?
He did.
50. John, do you remember what 50 was like?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember 40?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Do you remember 40?
Oh no, yeah.
Now
wait. Yeah, because I think that's when the dinosaurs were running around.
Right.
Yeah,
he was reporting on the news back then. It was the dinosaur. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
So Nelly, where the party at 2025 tour is coming to Virginia Beach Amphitheater. Virginia Beach music fans, get ready to get to stomping in your Air Force Ones. That's what it says there. I'm not making that up. Yeah. 3-time Grammy-winning artist Nelly, along with J. Rule, Eve, Saint Lunatic. Thank you. See, that's why I need it. That's why I got your back. I need a co-host.
That's not a bad tour. You got Eve.
Right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Deliver it. Read it.
Sorry.
This is going to be your audition for my host. Go for it.
Ja Rule, Eve, Saint Lunatic, Fabulous, Jermaine Dupri, and Chingy. That is not a bad tour.
Other than Nelly, I've heard of none of that.
Oh yeah, you know Eve.
Do I?
She's from Philly. She used to be with Okay.
Do you not notice giant stuff around my office here?
I know, but still. It's Eve.
Eve. So's Christmas.
They'll be at the amphitheater.
Yes, when?
July 25th.
Very good.
The tour's promised to take fans on a journey through Nelly's career. You know, it's getting hot in here. So hot.
No, sorry, no. Anyway, mark it down. Nelly's July 25th here at the Virginia Beach Amphitheater. All right, last but not least, here's some things to do in Norfolk next year, starting in 2025. Some of it's here, but they've upgraded and done some renovation to a lot of these places. The Norfolk Botanical Garden, right near the airport, is beautiful. Up until, I think, January, like the first weekend in January, you go there now in the evening. Hey, Chiefy, thank you.
Belated.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you, brother. 72. Yeah, that is a plethora of birthdays. And by the way, again, I know I posted this on your wall, but thoughts and prayers on the passing of your beloved pet there, your dog to you and Liz. So say hi. But thank you, Chiefy. I love Chief. I absolutely love this guy. So Norfolk Botanical Gardens, don't forget about that. They just redid some work on their property. You also have the Chrysler Museum,
Yeah.
newly expanded Perry Glass Studio. When I went to see that a couple
Gorgeous.
months ago, the glass studio was actually closed. We did a tour of the.
Is that the day you came to us?
No, it was
No.
not the same day.
All right.
No. That was well before. The last time was, I think it was like late summer when I went there. But thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Then you have the Nauticus, which is where the USS Wisconsin Winterfest. If you want to go see a beautiful light show, if you're in town now through the holidays, go check that out. But they just spent $21.5 million worth of projects to upgrade some of the exhibits and a planetarium, a maritime simulator, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is something new that's there all down in the Norfolk area. The Ryan Resilience Lab, which is part of the Elizabeth River Project. This is a living lab for a warming world, showcases innovative building practices and offers educational programs on climate change and environmental protection. Of course, you have the Norfolk Admirals for a couple more months if you like the downtown hockey. Carnival Cruise Line, starting in February, has got some cruises coming out of Norfolk soon. There's Naval Station bus tours, Selden Market downtown, which is great for indoor shopping. They also just spent money in upgrading everything there. And the Elizabeth River Trail is expanding in 2025. If you like the trails, go check that out. And although this is not Norfolk, this is a special one of mine. When you come to the area, make time to go see the Military Aviation Museum in Virginia Beach on Princess Anne Road. It is fantabulous. All right, with that, somehow I managed to be only about 30 seconds behind schedule. It's time for our first break of the show. We come back. We're going to get somewhat formal, not real formal, but we're going to focus more on Tidewater Community College and Naima and you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your path to a meaningful career begins at Tidewater Community College. We're here to help you every step of the way, from application to financial aid, to helping you transfer to the four-year college of your choice, and even placement in in-demand careers. Whether you're looking to transition from the military, want to go part-time while you work, or make a full-time career change, TCC is here for you with multiple campuses throughout the region. Enroll today at Tidewater Community College. From here, go anywhere.
Hello, I'm Rick Upchurch, former Denver Bronco Ring of Famer. In life, there are rivalries, and then there are football rivalries. Broncos, Raiders, Packers, Vikings, Washington, Dallas. But what happens when those sports rivalries invade a household? You know the scenario. Grandma loves Ohio State, but Grandpa loves Michigan. Novelty Sports Art has the type of artwork that simply adds fuel to the fire. The drip helmets depicted those hated rivalries with a splash of humor and color. These original artwork prints can be hung in the man cave, she shed, or the centerpiece at the next family reunion. Visit www.noveltysportsarts.com and order from our listed inventory. You can also call 804-505-5669 for ordering details. A great sports rivalry should be honored as a novelty.
Switching to a vegan dessert doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or texture. At Sweet Peas Bakehouse, our pastries are designed to be just as delightful as their traditional counterparts. Sweet Peas Bakehouse features rich flavors and satisfying textures that will please any palate. From decadent brownies to light and fluffy cakes, each bite is a celebration of natural sweetness, free from artificial additives. Indulgent treats that not only taste great, but also nourish the body by visiting www.sweetpeaswithaz.bakehouse.com. Experience the difference that nature-inspired baking can make at Sweet Peas Bakehouse. Call 804-214-7773 today and taste the goodness.
She could deliver right
Hi, well, she can. Hi, welcome back to Aaron's Hour. We're just communicating. Listen, I'm making sales for my friend Pamela over at Sweet Peas.
Yeah,
I actually
have to bring me some.
I have samples in the refrigerator under the
good.
green screen. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, thank you for watching Aaron's Hour with Aaron Phillips, Coast to Coast. Now we get down to a little more the directional conversation. Tidewater Community College here in the Virginia Beach, Hamptons area. I should really start saying the Hamptons area because there's a campus in Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, Norfolk, Virginia, and Chesapeake.
Yep.
I could have sworn.
And centers.
And right? Okay.
Yeah.
See, there is something.
Yeah, we have a little bit of everything on this side of the water.
So is that not considered a campus?
No. So
that's where my confusion.
Right. So to stick with Chev and some of the things.
Right.
Suffolk is considered a center. So it is home to our workforce solutions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I could
You'll
have
see
sworn.
the trucks when you're going down 664. They're driving. That's where we teach our CDL classes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good. John, your brownies may be hand delivered when I come out in February. I think we're targeting coming out. I'll bring some out then. So don't you worry, buddy. I got you covered. All right. So Naima's been in the higher education field since 2017. I don't know how 2007.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible for 17 years when you're only 19, but
Yeah.
hey, God bless
We
her.
make it work.
Currently the director of public relations and marketing for Tidewater Community College. She's done that for many brands. Look, her bio is like, you can't even see
It's
it.
super short. It's like this.
Well, there
big.
it is.
There it
But
is.
I'm not going to read it
Yeah.
because you're here. You can share all that you want. Welcome today to Aaron's Hour.
Thank you.
So
Thank
much
you for
fun having
me.
you here. I'm serious. You and I need to talk about you being my co-host. because
Oh,
what?
I'm enjoying it.
That's good. All right.
It's
So here's a question I always like to start off
Yeah.
with my guests. So here you are. You're in higher education, public relations and marketing, and helping spread the word.
That's right.
What was your aha moment prior to 2007
Okay.
when you said, "All right, I think I'm kind of good at this. Maybe
Yeah.
this PR marketing thing might be a direction for me to go." Tell me, fill in that background.
There was never a aha moment.
Uh-huh.
No, I envy people who can go in and like have these life decisions and they like know what they want to do. I was in college. I went to Hampton University here
Okay.
in the Hampton Roads area, the standard of excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop. And
Should you have said that since you're repping another school?
oh no, we send people everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And you will never get a question of where I belong and who I belong to.
Gotcha.
The fact that I now work for TCC with the blue and the white. Anyway, I could go on and on.
Yeah,
But
please
no, I
notice the
never had-
background,
Yeah.
TCC. See, we've had this
I'm so
imported.
excited. No, and I didn't have a aha moment, but even through high school, I love telling stories and love telling people about what made things work. So for me, going into the Scripps Howard School of Journalism worked.
So I just pulled up the chat
Oh,
room.
Lord.
No. It's always so my buddy Thomas Glenn, who chimed in before about his 72nd
I
birthday.
love professional wrestling. I walked into Aaron's studio and you can't see, but there are belts everywhere. And I got so excited because I was like, oh, I got to take a picture for my son who is wrestling for his first year.
Is he really?
Yep, his first year wrestling for high school. So, and he loves it. But no, yeah, we love professional. We're WWE fans, so
Okay.
we watch the documentaries.
Did you see the Netflix one about
Yeah.
McMahon and all that?
And I have not watched a lot of documentaries, but I watched that. Like those were so that's my age. That's my
right. That was your
I'm
prime.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fan, The Rock. I've watched some of the younger guys, but no, that's my Undertaker.
When I sold timeshare, I was always, people thought I was first Jesse Ventura.
Okay.
But when I was 350 pounds, I'd go, I'm Jesse the Buddha Ventura. And then people said I looked and sounded like Stone Cold.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Which
I
when my
love
kids
Stone
were
Cold.
growing up and they asked me to do something, and when you tell your kids to do something, what do they normally say?
No.
And why? And I would look at my daughter and I would say, why? Listen, because Stone Cold Daddy said so. That's right. I could still do the rock eyebrow. My daughter Stacy cannot. Anyway, so yes, Chief, I don't even have to convert her. She's a wrestling
Yeah,
fan.
no, I'm here for it.
She should seriously. She walked through the threshold of the door. Her eyes just went to all the belts I have hanging and all the other wrestling stuff. All right, so you just realized that PR marketing was a fit for you.
Yeah.
You sure listen. In all sincerity, you do have the personality for it.
Yeah, I love telling stories. I am a storyteller. That's how we got all the way over to Stone Cold. Or was that you?
No, that was Chief.
That
We're
was
blame Chief.
We'll blame Chief.
Hope you're feeling good, Chief. By
Yeah.
the way.
Multiple birthdays.
So, he's giving you a thumbs up. By the way, let's see if I can bring it over here. I can bring this.
I can
over.
see it.
There you go.
I still got a 40-year-old eye.
Wow. And she says that next to a guy wearing glasses. Wow. See, if I took my glasses off, this whole room would disappear. I wouldn't be able to see
Well,
it.
don't worry. I can't see at night. So
So you transitioned over to Tidewater when?
What was it? 2020, right in the middle of COVID.
Oh, that's a fun time
Yeah,
to
it
make a job
was.
transition.
It was very interesting. So I'm thankful for the support. I live in Hampton, and I was like, hey, everybody in the rest of the world is at home, but I'm gonna go into the office every day in Norfolk.
There you go.
I have 2 young, well, at that time, 3 young children. My son is older, but I told my husband and my parents, I was like, oh, I'm going to work. Let's do this. Haven't looked back since.
When you first interviewed with Tidewater, what did they say to you? What was your initial expectation? What did you find about TCC and what was happening that you were able to turn around and really sink your teeth into?
So one of the things, I thankfully, when I got to TCC, I had an opportunity to spend before that 5 years at Virginia Peninsula Community College, which is the community college on the other side. And, you know, TCC.
On the other side. Explain finish that sentence for those in Vegas.
Yeah. So on the other side, the dark side, where I live. The community college system is set up. We have 23 community colleges throughout Virginia. It's an amazing system led by Chancellor David Doré. But the cool thing is within 50 miles, wherever you live, you're within a stone throw of a community college. So the other side for those here is it's literally just a bridge. It's just a bridge. I joke all the time, all the bridges and tunnels I have to go through when I'm driving through Jersey. Over here, like the bridge is the end of the world for folks, but in all reality, it changes whether you live on the south side, Tidewater area, or on the peninsula.
See, most people have railroad tracks that are considered the other side.
We got bridges and tunnels.
And tunnels, that's right. So, all right. So your challenge when you first got there was what?
One, just getting people to realize we're here in the middle of COVID. Folks are like, well, if I can't go to school, how am I, able to continue to change my life? We had options for folks who were ready to come back to school. And one of the first things that we did was really start a campaign talking about I'm here, because we had in-person classes starting again. So that was really fun, looking at the people who were willing to kind of take that leap and in the middle of a pandemic, continue to change their lives.
Now the community college has been around a long time. 68.
Oh yeah.
1968.
Yeah,
they
we're
got
in
started,
there.
Right?
Yeah. Actually, it got started when the governor at the time talked to one of our folks, Beasley, Fred Beasley had a good business down here in the Portsmouth area, wanted to be a part of what the governor was talking about, community college, gave him a check, and that campus that you keep trying to make a campus over in Suffolk, gave money for land and kind of wanted us to start over there. So that's where we started. So we've been in it, and we've been a part of the beginning conversations for a while.
So there's 4 campuses.
Yes, 4 campuses.
How many
Norfolk,
students?
Virginia Beach,
Chesapeake, and Tidewater.
Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, and Norfolk.
Tidewater
is the reason. Yeah, that's what you said. Yep.
By the way, Tidewater Community College Bookstore has a lot of my money. As you can see, I'm wearing most of it right now, which I'm glad to do.
He has on sweatpants too. You can't see those. But
maybe when we come back from break, I'll stand up. You can see that. It's the gray pants where it says Tidewater down the lake. So.
Beautiful.
So how many students are enrolled across all the campuses?
Across all, we serve about 24,000.
And which of the campuses is your largest enrollment?
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah, Virginia Beach is our largest campus.
What's nice about it, the few times that I've been there, it feels the way it's set off Princess Anne Road in behind, it feels like a backwoods rooted college campus. It's in the trees, it's quiet, it's off the roads. Now all the buildings are exactly the same, which when you're looking for a building really can screw with you.
It can.
But unfortunately,
it's like that original community college blueprint. You'll find it at most 23 community colleges.
Exactly. But I like that one because it is set back. Now, Norfolk is where we met, where you're stationed out of.
Yeah,
that's your typical downtown campus.
That's it. It's an urban campus. So our campuses really meet the needs of the community and the people. Norfolk is right on Granby. It's right in the heart of Norfolk. Very urban campus. But what people always say to us is that, they were thinking they were coming to community college and that it wasn't really going to be like a college feel. We have beautiful campuses.
Absolutely.
Portsmouth is right by the casino. So
which you would expect in Vegas, by the way.
Yeah.
When I went to that campus, I'm pulling off the highway, and because I had no idea where the River Casino was.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
And I just drive and go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Coming out, and I was like, "Oh, there's the River Casino." And then my Google map says, "Make a left-hand turn." I'm like, "Son of a UNLV is not even set up this good."
Yeah. It really works for us because we train a lot of their folks.
There you go.
So we have a dealer school right in Portsmouth. We are training them for getting them set up to do what they do.
There you go.
It's a beautiful partnership.
And what's really nice about it is the simple fact. Chief is asking a question. Miss Ford.
Yes.
Do you coordinate with military for college education using the GI Bill? Great
Absolutely.
question.
So one of our centers, we have multiple, but the Center for Military and Veterans serves our military population. 1/3 of our students are military represented in some way, whether they're dependents, active duty, veterans, but no, that is a large group that we serve. So absolutely.
So what's nice about this, so again, I just want to clarify this for simplicity's sake, not because people don't realize this, but as a community college, you don't have dorms.
No.
People are not coming there to live and sleep and overnight. You're talking about your typical commuter style campus.
Yep.
But with a twist, because in the good old days, commuter colleges didn't really have an option of taking classes online.
Right.
So really anybody from anywhere can take classes.
From anywhere, and you can continue. So if you are stationed somewhere else and you started at TCC, you can finish there, or kind of what TCC offers and you're stationed somewhere else, you can go ahead and do the online classes to finish what you need to do. But yeah, and the nice thing about being the way we're set up, you talk about that college over in Virginia Beach. Each of our campuses have these amazing student centers. So beyond just expecting students to come on campus, take a class, and then go back, and we have
the library here
really
on Virginia Beach, across from where the Barnes and Noble books are. That library. That's where I met Chris the first time. I was at that library. Holy cow, sick. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
It is.
And a great partnership with Barnes and Noble, because they're the ones on each campus who their books and swag.
Books, and we also have OER. So for our online students who either can't come in, or for our students who want to take advantage of online resources, we have that as well. So Chief, if you got nothing to do back in Vegas and you want to take a class or something, even you can enroll. Yeah, tcc.edu.
And obviously the GI Bill is available,
Absolutely.
which is great. So what I love of this stat here is TCC enrolls 33% of all Southampton Roads residents who enrolled in higher education.
Yeah.
What is it that you think separates? That's a huge percentage.
It's a huge percentage.
What separates TCC from the other campuses or the other colleges in the grouping that 1/3 of everybody goes to?
I think one of the great things is that people know us.
Okay.
I'm hoping that by now, when you see TCC or you hear from here, go anywhere, Tidewater Community College. Yeah. And we start early.
Right.
We have kids who go to our daycares. We have kids that go to our summer camps. We're in dual enrollment. So we're in the high schools.
Okay.
So when we're talking about building a community that knows they can find support with Tidewater Community College, I think it's like second guess, like, where's my options? First choice, let's make it TCC. And the options for community college, it hasn't always been something where people were like, let me make that my first choice. But when you're looking at saving 2/3 the amount of money that you would spend going straight into a 4-year, our students are better prepared when they go into the classrooms. They've done college. So by the time they either transfer or finish with their associate's degree and switch over, they're ready. So I think people know that. They've known it for years.
Well, I just love the fact that it's available to everybody.
Yeah.
And what it does is it gets you into the college world.
Yes.
And if you choose after a couple of years, which a lot of students do this, you go to the community college and then you transfer based on when you figure out what you want to do in life. But that doesn't mean you can't stay at TCC to get and finish the degree.
So we offer 2-year programs. We also offer programs in career and technical. So for example, some of our programs, you can come in, get the training you need, go straight into a job. And that's what people do. But our hope is that as you need additional training, or as you find that, hey, I need a different certificate, A+ to continue on what I'm doing in IT, you can come back home. The other thing is our transfer partners. We have ODU here in the Norfolk area, Norfolk State University, Hampton University. Any of the 4-year schools that are Virginia public schools, we have guaranteed transfers with. So we're sending students to UVA, Virginia Tech.
Keeping within state, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of our students, if they so choose to transfer out of state, that happens. But we have some of the best colleges in Virginia. So
before we get ready for our second break, that's right. Oh, no, you were talking about this one.
Well, I was, but I was saying we do have great transfer opportunities. But if you so choose to head out to...
How about Syracuse? That's my wife. I got to give my wife school a pop.
Woot, woot.
By the way,
go where you want.
My brother-in-law, Sam, this is for you. I'm going to reset here for a moment. You're watching Aaron's Hour with Aaron Phillips, Coast to Coast. Today, Naima Ford, she is the marketing director and PR person for Tidewater Community College. We're sharing the benefits of Tidewater Community College and, quite frankly, continuing in education.
Absolutely.
That's the bottom line. All right, so before we get ready for break, who's your favorite actor?
Ooh,
told you they were going to come anywhere.
First
reaction. It's like, boom. It's like Pavlov's dog. Boom. Like when you show the card. What does this look like?
First reaction.
Favorite actor?
Denzel.
I get Denzel more than anybody else, but that's okay. Favorite actress?
That's also hard. It depends on like what we're thinking. Like first reaction, I love a good Halle Berry.
Okay.
I also like a good Issa Rae.
Okay.
I love Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
So who do you like? Give me one out of those three. Who's your number one?
It depends on the mood.
All right. So then
I haven't been watching anything lately. So I haven't been a movie or TV person in a while. So,
but there has to be somebody that. So let me ask this next question,
okay,
which may help a little bit. So, what is your favorite all-time movie? So that when it comes on, you grab your favorite adult beverage, your favorite adult snack, maybe your significant other. I don't know, depending upon the movie, whatever. You turn your phone off. You don't want to be disturbed for 2 hours, so you can watch what movie?
Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy. With Warren Beatty and Madonna? Oh my gosh.
Sooner or later. I love Dick Tracy.
You like to sing?
I like to hear myself sing.
That's why we
making a professional thing.
So, all right.
I love Dick Tracy. The colors.
That's true. The colors are very vibrant.
The shoot 'em bad guys. My husband bought it for me. He's like, I can't believe I'm buying this for you. Yeah.
All right. So
no one was expecting.
I'm jumping ahead. No one's ever said that in all the years I've asked the question. But that does allow me to jump ahead to a question I asked a little bit.
Warren Beatty has aged.
He is still
amazing.
Yes, he's still very. You know what? Did you ever see his version of Heaven Can Wait?
No.
You get that movie. You got to watch. It's a remake.
Okay.
But it's a movie from I think the 70s if memory serves. But it's a good classic movie remake.
Okay.
Anyway, so what's your favorite music genre?
Hip hop.
And
alternative. I'm from Denver, so
you're from
shout out to
from Denver. What is like alternative only from Denver?
No, but some people,
But you don't know who Rick Upchurch is. That's your homework assignment for the next time I see you.
Rick Upchurch. Google. Oh, well, in all fairness, when you said on the ad, Denver Broncos, I was like, woo!
That wasn't actually my voice doing that commercial. That was Rick Upchurch.
Yeah, no, because it was very first person.
Of course, he did say, "Hi, I'm Rick Upchurch."
I am literally the worst Bronco fan. Don't ask anything Bronco. My father is a Philly fan. We've gone over this, and my husband is a Lions fan. So,
see, I have respect for the Lions.
I'm sure you do, comparatively.
Well, Dan Campbell used to play for the Giants.
Don't ask me specifics.
I'm not going to. Don't worry about it. So, you're driving in your car.
I am.
You're at a red light.
Yeah.
What's your all-time favorite song that comes on the radio that you start jamming to and singing and karaokeing to, and you don't care what anybody's looking at, seeing you in the car to do? What song is that?
It could be anything. It could be Whitney Houston.
Give
so
me
I can
one.
Really belt it out.
Give me one.
Oh, these are hard.
I know this is hard.
Like actual choices right now. It's good Mariah Carey.
All right, Mariah Carey. Just look.
All I want for Christmas. So it just depends on the season. That's really hard.
You want to keep singing? We'll go out on that with you singing. We'll go to break.
My skin.
We're going to go to break right now. You're watching Aaron Zara, Aaron Phillips. I'll be right back.
Switching to a vegan dessert doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or texture. At Sweet Peas Bakehouse, our pastries are designed to be just as delightful as their traditional counterparts. Sweet Peas Bakehouse features rich flavors and satisfying textures that will please any palate. From decadent brownies to light and fluffy cakes, each bite is a celebration of natural sweetness, free from artificial additives. Indulgent treats that not only taste great, but also nourish the body by visiting www.sweetpeaswithazbakehouse.com. Experience the difference that nature-inspired baking can make at Sweet Peas Bakehouse. Call 804-214-7773 today and taste the goodness.
Hello, I'm Rick Upchurch, former Denver Bronco Ring of Famer. In life, there are rivalries, and then there are football rivalries. Broncos, Raiders, Packers, Vikings, Washington, Dallas. But what happens when those sports rivalries invade a household? You know the scenario. Grandma loves Ohio State, but Grandpa loves Michigan. Novelty Sports Art has the type of artwork that simply adds fuel to the fire. The drip helmets depicted those hated rivalries with a splash of humor and color. These original artwork prints can be hung in the man cave, she shed, or the centerpiece at the next family reunion. Visit www.noveltysportsart.com and order from our listed inventory. You can also call 804-505-5669 for ordering details. A great sports rivalry should be honored as a novelty.
With an award-winning and dedicated faculty and 4 beautiful campuses, Tidewater Community College proudly serves nearly 25,000 students a year, 48% of whom pursue degrees that let them transfer to 4-year institutions. At Tidewater Community College, 65% of our students attend part-time, so they can earn while they learn, and 1/3 of our students are military-related. Enroll today at Tidewater Community College. From here, go anywhere.
Feeling good.
Hi, welcome back. As I'm sipping from my invisible. See, this is what happens when you have green screens. Although you can still see the Batman insignia. That's not bad.
That's the cool part.
What?
It looks like it's just fading into the back.
Naima and I have been having a good time back here during the break talking about football and wrestling and all the good stuff. All right, welcome back. You're watching Iron Sour Coast to Coast. Naima Ford joins me. She is the current Director of Public Relations and Marketing for TCC, Tidewater Community College. From here,
go anywhere.
It goes down here somewhere. All right. So one thing, and it's funny, John actually brought this point up before we went live.
Yeah.
That in Tidewater Community College, there's really one word in there that is critical, and that's the word community.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you guys do a lot for the community, aside from providing educational opportunities.
Right,
I mean, you're addressing food issues in the
Yeah.
community. Talk about that.
I think it's one of the things that we find with our students. If you are not having the whole person served, meaning if you don't have a place to live, if you don't have lights, if you don't have food, how can you
Basic
learn?
necessities.
Basic necessities. We hear faculty talk about just keeping snacks in the office for students who
Mhm.
come to them who are clearly know that education is the next step to get them
Right.
where they need to be, but can't do that hungry.
Right,
So
right.
we have food pantries at all 4 of our campuses. We partner with the Food Bank of Southeast Virginia.
You want to read your notes?
I was going to say that they have an official note. It's like a long
Food
time.
Bank of
Food Bank of
Southeastern Virginia,
Southeastern Virginia
and
and the Eastern Shore.
Right.
Amazing partners. We've been doing that with them for years, providing food to not only the community but to our students.
So I don't know what I have really enjoyed learning about TCC as I've done my research and before, when I first met Chris and I, Chris, what's his title to you? Let's clarify. I keep referencing
Boss.
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant is the Vice President of Institutional Advancement, and he is my boss.
So I met Chris in August in
Mhm.
Portsmouth during the Kiwanis Convention.
That's
It was the annual district convention. And he and I were sitting in the same seminar about social media.
Yeah.
And I threw out a thought. He threw out a thought. We were both looking at each other. We're like, oh, we're on the same
who is
page.
this gentleman?
So we're walking out together and we introduce each other. And from there, things have progressed to the point where we met. And then we kind of brought this to full. So that's who we keep talking about. But as I've gone through this process in reading and learning about TCC and talking with you and Chris and everything, what I love about this is this, to a lot of people, community colleges, they go, community college. That's beneath me.
Yeah.
The way that TCC is set up with the multiple campuses, with the structure that it has, with the opportunities and every campus feel is different because of where they're located, and it really assumes the community.
The community. Mm-hmm.
This is taking away the mystique and the oddity of community college being negative.
Yeah.
No, community college is good because not everybody's going to get a full ride scholarship to a major university, but still want to go to college and get started somehow. And this is a big feel for a community college. This is college. That's the key word too.
It's college. So we love providing that opportunity for the Tidewater region. Whether we're talking about students who are in high school and kind of get the opportunity to do dual enrollment programs, they're learning about what college level classes look like straight from TCC.
Right.
If they choose to continue on to the 4-year that they were kind of planning on going to, that's awesome. We're glad that we were part of that.
How many
journey.
program degrees can TCC offer for someone to complete if they wanted to, roughly?
We have over, what are we at, 120 something?
So you don't have
programs?
to transfer out into a major college.
Oh no, like the majority of our programs right now are career and technical.
Right.
So you earn an applied science degree, which means that you go right into the field.
Okay.
But a lot of our programs are under what is called G3. Virginia offers these G3 programs. They fund education. So you kind of go get what you need. For example, we have a lot of them in healthcare. And the reason why I love G3 is because it starts in our workforce programs. So these programs, you can go get a certified medical, for example, get the training you need, get the certificate, you go to work. As you're working, you realize you love the field. You want to go back and take another class. Get yourself a stackable credential. So as you are learning,
continuing education,
you can continue your education and you can continue working. So for these folks, we're talking about changing from a job where you're earning minimum wage,
which is going up come January here.
Thankfully.
I don't even know what it is here.
I don't know either. Thank God. I mean, I was blessed to not have to know, but that's not everyone's story.
Right. No, absolutely.
So, but for people who are willing and know kind of how they want to get in, they can take advantage of all these funding streams that are coming in from the state, and to the point where you're finishing with a RN in nursing and going to work with our medical partners at Centera. And that's one of the other parts of community is these partnerships that we have with the jobs around the area. Like we're talking everything from health field, Centera, CHKD. Our students are doing clinicals with them. We're doing clinicals with them. When I got there in the middle of the pandemic, I was like, oh, how are they still making this happen? But they made it happen. Sure. So, you know, when we talk about community, it's really everyone embracing the opportunities to train and get a really good workforce going for Virginia, which makes us bring new folks in. People who want to come from Vegas over into
question.
Virginia.
And that's why and I say that because people can be part of the Virginia Commonwealth community by taking classes anywhere in the world and get this kind of backing. But there is one program that is lacking at PCC.
Oh, look at you. Bring it in.
Do you know what it is, folks? Do you know what it is? Of course you know what it is. Because we're talking about it.
We're talking about it.
Broadcasting. Yeah. Communications. So hopefully sometime in the very near future, we may know somebody who may be involved in helping launch it, who already has a broadcasting program, seminar. You know. So, you know, we have from here, go anywhere to the voice of Tidewater Community College.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
You don't have to twist my arm with a good time. I'm waiting to get that phone call. I'm waiting for that phone call.
Professional wrestling, Chief. Look at you.
That's right.
We do have athletics coming, Chief.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're speaking my language. We our fingers crossed, toes crossed. We have
crossed my eyes, but I never undo.
Yeah. We just hired 2 basketball coaches, men and women.
Oh, you hired the coaches?
Oh, the coaches are here. Coach K and Coach Clint are here. Chad Smith is our new athletic director. And we, in January, we've already put in our bid to join the NJCAA. We're looking to make that happen. And by fall 2025, offer some basketball.
See if I can get the card to show up. What I'm trying to show y'all.
Does it need?
No. Oh, there you go.
Getting that.
Chad Smith.
There he is.
That is, she said, the director of athletics and intramural sports, because yours truly already sent in some demo tapes to maybe be the voice of the basketball programs to do commentary. Listen, my audience after 19 plus years knows that when I have people on my show, they are the trusted authority with which they speak. But people like Chief and many other people after 27 years in Las Vegas also know that if I'm touting something, there's a lot of realism to it. Yeah. So for me to sit here and share the fact that obviously we're doing this together to support TCC, but my love and interest in it as I've investigated and learned more about it and want to support it, but also wanted to get more and more involved with broadcasting through the school, offer my knowledge as training. Folks, that should, if you know me at all, that should tell you all that you need to know as a testimonial from a Hall of Fame broadcaster about what TCC can offer anybody, anywhere, whether you're here in the local area and want to drive to it. We are family. That's right, Chief. If it's a matter of driving somewhere, you don't want to drive. Look, the Virginia Beach campus is 5 miles or so down the road from where I am right now. Yeah. But you know what? If I want to take classes right from the comfort of my home, I can do that because they will cater to what I need. But when you have so many options, there's no excuse for people to say, I can't figure out what to do.
Oh, no. It's there.
Right?
It's there. We can build the bridge.
All right. What's your favorite all-time?
I was going to say, he's about to come with some wild story where I'm going to have to make a decision. Who do you love more? Which child?
No, I won't go there.
Okay.
How many children do you have?
I have 3.
I certainly won't go there then. The crew needs to come in for broadcasting. Yes. Yeah. Which crew? I'm afraid.
Who is that, Chief?
I was going to say, Chief. I'm afraid. Well, I think I may know the answer, Chief, but I'm afraid that what the answer is there. But all right, What's your bucket list vacation spot? Where'd you like to go on vacation?
I have to find.
Hopefully, your husband's listening. New one?
Well, so my biggest, honest to God, and this sounds so random. 40 for me was going where I want to go.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to go to New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
So I went. This what was it?
You just went, didn't you?
I just went
Right.
in November.
That's right.
And
Okay.
had a blast. So now I got to figure out something else. Chief, I went to Vegas to go see Usher. When was that? When he was on so what was that? Last year? Now, and I was supposed to go again if my husband's watching. We were supposed to go for New Year's with his cousins, and that just fell through.
You mean this upcoming New Year?
Yeah, I was supposed to be hitting it. Yeah.
New Year's in Vegas, man.
It's nuts.
It is.
I'm ready.
I went there, and my dad, my brother, myself, and another friend, we went down on the Strip. Like within the first year or two, we moved out there.
Nice.
Never again.
Never again.
No.
Well, it's for the tourists.
Of course it is.
Yeah. You look at. No, I went, and I'll never forget because I think we went when I was a kid. Hadn't been to Vegas in years. So then a friend
changed a little bit.
Don't go to Vegas. Keep tourists, stay away.
That's
don't
John.
join us. Leave us alone.
That's John. That's John in the direct chat. No, so all right. So you're gonna
So
come
I'm
up
not
with,
going.
So we'll leave that question for the next time you come around. We'll give you plenty of time to come up with something.
I could go for a Arizona, Sedona
Okay.
trip.
Warm area.
Nolans.
Chief was station.
8 years.
Chief was Navy.
Navy.
Chief was
Okay, my husband was Navy.
There you go. There you go. Now John will jump in with a comment like squid or something. Yeah. When we used to do the show, when we used to do the wrestling, it was Chief and I, we were
And
co-hosts
John.
of the wrestling show.
Okay.
John was doing the board, and we had our other co-host of the wrestling show. We'd get there early, and I'd just sit back. John and Chief would go back and forth because John is a Marine.
Imagine.
John's a Marine.
Oh, okay.
So I hear the squid arguments. I hear all the Marines
sure
did
you
with.
hear a
I
bunch
mean,
of
oh
stuff
my God!
Between the two of them.
And I'm just sitting there going, "Dear Lord, don't throw anything my way."
Yeah.
I had to stay out.
I'm gonna stay out of it too.
But I'll tell you what, I've been blessed. John and I go back about 10, 11 years, and Chief, I don't know how many years it's been now. I've been blessed to have people like those two gentlemen in my life are just.
It's a blessing to have good people.
All right, so we took care of that. So, what's your favorite meal, top to bottom? Start with appetizer.
Breakfast. Oh.
No, well, that's okay.
I love.
What's your favorite meal, and put it together from what you eat.
I'm really into seafood.
Okay.
I grew up in Denver, Colorado, so there's not.
There's no seafood.
Yeah. So when I tell you I can like live off of some crab legs, I could do that.
Okay. What's your appetizer of choice?
Appetizer of choice, depending on where we are. If we're talking bar food, I can do fried pickles.
No, this is your menu. You
My
put together
menu,
whatever
if I
you
put
want.
it together, I don't cook, so that would be.
But I know a few chef people.
I love a good soup to start it off. I could do
Such as?
I could do a crab bisque.
Okay. New England clam chowder?
I love a good clam chowder. Yeah, I could do that.
Isn't it pronounced clam chowder?
Chowder.
Chowder.
Chowder. I love a good seafood main dish. Top off with a salad.
John.
Get some greens in there. But no, anything with some crab legs.
All right.
I can go to town.
What's your favorite dessert?
Ice cream or
flavor.
So I'm a vanilla bean girl.
Okay, basic. But what kind of toppings? You got to put toppings on it.
No. If I'm doing vanilla bean, it's just vanilla bean. Now, if I'm doing like something, don't give me that look.
No, I'm
there was a whole lot. I can keep a simple ice cream. Now, if I'm talking pie, it's definitely pecan pie.
Ugh.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Chocolate cream pie.
No, I can't do chocolate.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't.
All right. What's your favorite adult beverage?
Tequila.
Hey.
Reposado.
Beyond the next time you're in a store shopping, I want you to do me a personal favor.
Oh.
I want you to find a brand called Seven Skies.
Okay.
They're like the cocktail drinks in a can.
Oh, cool. Okay.
New company. They started last June.
Okay.
I got to know the owner.
Nice. Seven Skies.
Seven Skies.
Okay.
Because it's named after the 7 communities that make up Hampton Roads.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. So
they're
it's a
based
local
out of
company.
here.
They're based-
Okay.
But they're up and down the East Coast. But
very nice.
I know they're in Taste.
Okay.
Taste
Okay.
restaurant, but they're in set. So keep an eye on when you they
Seven
have 3
Skies.
flavors.
Okay.
There's something raspberry, rum, and a fuzzy navel.
Okay. I like a raspberry situation.
So check it out and let me know what you think.
I will.
Because Will, I'm still busting your hump, hoping that come March 1st, you also will be joining the.
Come through, Will.
That's right.
Seven Skies. Let's do this.
All right. If a movie were made about your life,
Oh.
who would you like to see stars you? Is it one of the 3 that you mentioned earlier on in
No.
the show?
So you know who it's going to be?
Wanda Sykes.
That would be.
That
She's
was
also
fun.
a Hamptonian.
Is she? That's right. She
Yeah,
is. That's
she's
right.
a Hamptonian. No, it would be Quinta from what is the show? The elementary show. Only because
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
everyone is
Abbott
always like
Elementary School.
Abbott Elementary. One, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
2, everyone's like, you remind me of Quinta. I'm like, because we're short. Like, But
No, but you're both in education.
we're both in education. No, she's amazing, and she's been doing like things that have been cracking me up. She has that meme like when she first started going to the movie theater, and the guy was buying all this food, and he was like a large popcorn, and she'd be like, "Ooh, he's got money." So yeah, she could do my because it's mostly humor. I have been so blessed.
I love. You watched? Have you ever watched? Well, you must. Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah,
I love that show.
It's a good show.
I want to do improv.
I could never.
You don't think so?
Oh,
you're doing it with me right now. You don't even realize
it's different. We're just having a conversation.
No, but come on now. Come on now.
But not like good, where it's like.
So I want to. My next question. I'm going to put a little disclaimer out there. Chief wanted to make sure you realize that I'm.
I did. We talked about that.
Yeah. That's why when it comes to the Giants and the Eagles, I don't want to talk to her family. Dad, is he still in Philly?
No, my parents moved out. So that's another part of my story. They moved out to Virginia with all these 3 kids.
Oh, that's right.
I need help.
Hit me. So for all of you from Tidewater College who are listening, in order to protect the shield, okay, I'm going to ask her a question. So you can turn down the volume for 5 seconds when I ask her the following question.
Oh, Lord.
What is your favorite curse word? And you're allowed to say it on internet, radio, and television. 1, 2, you better get it out soon. 3,
5.
Okay, that was easy enough. We're past. You can turn it back up now. Fly, Eagles, fly. Chief, watch what you're doing now, Chief.
Chief is my guy.
Chief. Chief, you're letting me down, Chief.
No.
All right. My next question, I have 2 more questions, and then we'll get back to some serious stuff because I notice we're running out of time.
And if my parents are listening, I don't say the F word a lot.
No, she doesn't. No, I threw my voice out there. Who's your favorite superhero, Batman or Superman? And you better answer the right way. Okay, good.
Dark.
Did you see the last one with Robert Pattinson?
I did.
I didn't like him as Batman.
So here's the thing. You could either have.
You see why this show I can go anywhere on this show?
Yeah. So let's talk about that though.
Real quickly. I only have about 2 minutes.
I wasn't disappointed.
Okay.
I thought I'd be extremely disappointed. Because you either get Robert Pattinson as Batman or you get him as the vampire. So
I thought he was okay as Bruce Wayne. I didn't mind that.
He was good as he was a horrible Batman.
Okay, that's all I care about.
I will give you that.
That's what,
you know he's in that one movie with Denzel's son.
No, I didn't. She just melted in a chair.
It was a good movie.
There was 2 things I learned and I'm a Batman geek, as you can tell.
Yeah.
But there was couple of things I learned in that movie with Robert Pattinson. Number 1, I never knew Batman plodded and walked so flipping slowly every scene you walk in. And
he doesn't
secondly,
have to go fast. He's going to catch you regardless.
That's true. And secondly, I never realized it rained that much in Gotham City.
Oh yeah. It's always stormy.
Not in any other movie but that one.
No, the one with Bruce. Not Bruce.
Bruce. Here's a little hint for you. They all have a Bruce in it.
No, what was one of the first guys?
Michael Keaton?
Yeah, Michael Keaton had a lot of rain.
Well, that was dark. Yeah, that was dark and campy.
So this was a dark and campy one.
But Adam West never had that much rain.
Didn't. No, you can't sit the pow. Wow, with rain.
No, but you can fly over the ocean with a shark on your leg and know you got shark repellent. Come on now. All right, last question. Brother, I'm from South Jersey. Mummers Parade. Chief, God love you. Okay, seriously. Here's the only serious question in that batch I ask.
Okay.
When the day comes, and it'll be so far down the line, it won't be a big thing. But when the day comes that you're standing at the pearly gates and the maitre d' is there to greet you, to welcome you to heaven, what is it you want to hear the maitre d' say to you upon entering?
Well done, my child.
There you go. Simple enough. All right. We have barely about a minute and a half left. We've covered a lot about the school. I want to give you the floor for the last minute or so to make sure if there's anything we need to get out about TCC, now's your chance.
Now's my chance.
Look right in the camera, right there, right where my finger is, right there. Talk to them out there.
Yeah, tcc.edu. First of all, that's your first stop. Anything you need, you can find online. Get registered. Get online. In-person classes, online classes, wherever you need us, we're here. Most importantly, TCC is for everyone. So whether you're an adult returning to school, and other most important thing is we enroll every month. So you're never too late. You're always right on time to get started at TCC. We're enrolling now for the spring. Learn about us. Take a peruse online. Learn about TCC. Figure out what it is that you want and how we can help you in your journey.
There you go. Perusal. Love that word. Right up there with plethora. Plethora and perusal.
A plethora of options for you to peruse.
tcc.edu is the website.
That's it.
You can check. You can also go to aaronshour.vegas. Just
Yep.
simply go to the sponsor tab. I've got them on the website there
Yep.
too.
You can find us on social, TCCVA, Instagram, Facebook.
Tidewater Community College on Facebook, which, by the way, hopefully all you folks out there in that group are watching because I tagged you in the post.
Yeah.
Also, I put it on LinkedIn, so if anybody's out
We're
there,
there
LinkedIn,
too.
we're all over the place.
We're there too.
The voice will be the voice of Tidewater Community College before you know it. All right, we got to get out of here. Thank you for coming in, my friend.
Oh, that was quick.
Listen, the worst thing that'll
Oh,
happen is I just have to invite you back.
Hour.
It's a good thing she's in higher education.
I'm
isn't it?
telling you, you just got to put things together. That's
Imagine
what I'm saying.
what-
It's for everybody.
Imagine when I did Aaron's Hour, it was 2 hours long, which I did in Vegas. I got a lot of questions on that, as I do all the time.
Oh, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's right. Now, with that, no show next week, no live show. Chances are this show we're going to re-air next Saturday again as part of our
Oh, good. They
encore.
get to hear me say the F word twice.
Just tell your parents not to listen the second
Lord.
time. So our next live show will be January 4th in 2025. So we want to make sure you all stick around. So with that, have a great Christmas,
Happy holidays.
Hanukkah, happy holidays,
Safe and blessed.
Kwanzaa. You know why I want you to
Happy
be safe?
Kwanzaa. Habarigani.
Huh?
Happy
Because
Kwanzaa.
right.
Habarigani.
what's a barigani? I think I went to school with
What's
him.
the word? Nope.
No, I
That's
didn't
for
go to school.
Kwanzaa.
Oh, there you go. I learned something new.
Every day.
Drop the elbow. I'm going to send her a kendo stick. Thanks, Steve. But only you can send one only if you autograph it to her. How's that? All right. Have a great week, everybody. Be safe. If it's cold, it's dropping temperatures here. Please be safe in any weather
Be
you have.
safe.
Enjoy the holidays. I want to make sure all of you are back here on Saturday, January 4th of 2025. As always, be kind to everybody. Why? We're all we have. We'll see you next year right here on Aaron's Hour. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care.